absolutely fell in love with Mexico. I had an amazing time and got to spend it with an even more amazing group of people. But at first I didn't even think I should apply. When I heard that Faith was taking a trip to Mexico, I got really excited, but then Satan's lies washed over me. I'm not going to be able to pay for it. I'm not worthy enough to go. If anyone else could do it, why should I? I went back and forth praying for God's guidance and eventually applied. I got in and we began planning, but months of preparation did not prepare for what would happen. Little did I know that the people I was nervous about going to a different country with would become like family. I also didn't know that I would instantly fall in love with the people of Mexico and their culture. Before we left, I was really nervous. I didn't know what to expect, and the anticipation of the unknown ate at me. I prayed before we left that no matter what happens, God, you are still good. That was the anthem marching into this trip and marching back. God's characteristics are not changed by my circumstances. I got the stomach bug while I was there, and that lasted about 2 days, but it helped me focus on the real reason why I was there, and that even though I was hunched over a garden bucket, God was and is still good. When we got to Mexico, we were greeted with such love and kindness that I was astounded. The people of Mexico loved on us without even telling us. I knew I would struggle with a language barrier, but this helped me show real love. Often I get caught up in saying lovely things, but when you are not able to express it with words, you have to show it. That really helped me to show what God's love looks like. After all, love isn't words, it is action in its truest form. We got to climb to the top of the Sun Pyramid. I ate brains for the first and last time. We went to a Spanish castle and saw lots of monuments. We got to learn the history of Mexico and see how God worked through it. We experienced many potholes and lots of traffic on the road. We had Devo time together. We walked through the night streets of Querétaro. We celebrated King's Day, which is when they give gifts. We hit several piñatas and ate lots and lots and lots of tacos. We bonded through laughter and many inside jokes. But the experiences I had, the foods I tried, the people I met, being able to take in the colors of the city, none of it compared to what God did in my heart. I realized during our first full day that the same God I worship in Lafayette, Indiana, is the same God that I worshipped in Mexico, in a different language. That even though we go different places, His presence always wins. Even though we drift away sometimes, He is always there, waiting to lift us out of the water. God sometimes calls us to strange things. I didn't believe I could make it to Mexico, yet His faithfulness proved my doubts to be lies. His provision showed me that I need not to trust in my own abilities, but in His promises. He showed me how to let go of control, how to boldly face the mission field, declaring His name for His glory. If you are wondering if you should go on a mission trip, don't be worried about your inadequacies. Whether that be money, character qualities, or situational restrictions, if God is calling you, He will follow through. He won't leave you in the middle of your calling stranded. He will make the way. You only need to pursue the call.